Today we're doing a back to school budget friendly makeup look. Just a little bit excited. Okay, so we're gonna start by putting skincare on our face. We're gonna start with moisturizer. So whatever you have laying on your house, whatever type of moisturizer or even body lotion that you're using, use that and rub it on your face. I know that sometimes we want to get like those nice fancy skincares and all that jazz, and you know, when we are able to afford it, we are able to afford it. But right now we're broke, so we're just putting any type of moisturizer so that we are hydrated. Okay, now for my brows, I'm going to be using this Got2b glue gel. Ever since I started using it, I have not gone back. So if you don't have one, or if you have any type of gel in your house, even if it's for your hair, use it. Grab your spoolie, which they normally come either on your makeup kit, or just go to Sephora and just grab some. I mean, they're free. Okay, well, we let our brows dry because you don't want to apply any product while they're wet. We're going to go with the e.l.f. Halo liquid filter. And I'm going to be using this as a primer. This is my first time using this, and I have read the reviews and I'm pretty excited to use it. So I don't know how it's going to look, but we're using this as a face primer. Okay, so just go in there and put it, you know. Now I'm gonna actually be using my fingertips and blend this out because the consistency is supposed to be just like a face glow, so it's not supposed to be very thick, or so I think. It's like a little BB cream or something. That's what it feels like to me. So just rub it with your fingers. Don't be afraid to get a little bit messy, okay? Now I got this shade on medium tan and it cost me $14. Right now it looks really glowy, natural, but it looks glowy, okay? We're gonna put foundation on top of it, so I'm not afraid of how it looks right now. I got this online, so the shade looks a little bit lighter than it should for me, and this is on the shade 460. I'm still gonna wear it because at the end of the day I know how to fix it, so hopefully I'm able to. So I'm just gonna put it on my hand. This retails for a regular price of $17. I got it on a special offer, so it cost me $14. I'm just gonna put this on my face with a sponge. If you do not own a sponge, I will highly advise you to invest on one. Or again, go to Sephora and grab those from Sephora. I'm telling you, once they see me in Sephora, just sending you guys in, they're just gonna ban me from there. Ban me. So the shade of this is giving me Castor the Friendly Ghost vibes, but when it comes to how it's blending on me, I am not hating it at all. I think that the Halo from e.l.f. and this makeup base work really good together. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be putting any concealer on or anything, but I mean, we'll see. Next up, which I'm pretty excited about, is this Halo Glow Contour Stick from e.l.f., which retails for $9. I also saw the reviews because I just didn't read them. I actually saw the reviews and it looks like it's really pigmented, so I'm excited for this. Now, looks gorgeous. Okay, so I've seen people just putting a few dots. I don't know. I'm pretty white, so let's take our chances. Just like that. We'll see if we need more. I'm gonna use that same sponge, but a cleaner, better side, and blend it as well. Oh yeah, this is pigmented. Really nice though. It blends really good. It dries really quick. Let me finish my face. Well, to me it blended like a dream. I'm loving this. I'm gonna do my concealer. Also, another e.l.f., which I have been dying to try because, again, high reviews. And this is Dehydrating Camo Concealer. It says it's full coverage. I do not use any concealers that are not full coverage because sometimes I don't sleep well enough. And this is in shade... This is in shade Medium Sand. So I'm just gonna grab it, shake it a little bit. This is what it is. I'm gonna put what I normally put when I do my makeup, and let's see how it looks. Looks nice and soft right now. This definitely does look like my shade. Let me blend. I have never tried e.l.f. products before like this. I'm really surprised, honestly. I didn't expect this high quality. I normally use like on the more expensive side. Why? I don't know why. I could have been saving money this whole time. Look how easy it blends. Look how smooth it looks. Man, this is a back to school makeup and I'm giving a review instead. I'm telling you. Gorgeous. Okay. Now, if you have been following up to this point, I do want to let you know that my skin is dry. But even though you have been following these steps and you have oily skin, I'm going to teach you how to cover it. Now, one of these powders that I love, and it's also on the cheaper side, is Milk. I have been loving this when it comes to summer and me sweating. So if you want to spend, this is not expensive though. It's around the 20 mark. I'm going to put the number right here. So what you want to do is you want to grab a face puff, tap the excess, and then just go on the parts of your face that tend to be oily. If it's your whole face, then girl, just get in there. So for me, I just like using this as a setting powder because again, my face is already dry. I don't want to dry it more. And although this powder is not drying, it's just more on the absorbing, mattifying side, it will still help you if you have oily face. If you have an oily face, to just set this and just keep it in place, you know. For my powder bronzer, I just use Beauty Bakery, the bronzer powder, and this is I Don't Give a Sip. So if you don't have a powder contour, I mean a liquid contour, and you just did your makeup base like we did right now, use your powder contour and contour everything. That's what we're gonna do right now. And then for blush, I'm going to be using Milani. I love Milani. So if you're able to get your hands in their bronzer as well, they're really, really good. But their blushes are to die for. Look at how gorgeous it is. And this is just one layer. Now what I like to do is that I like to put it on this side of my face, because if I put it lower, it's going to drag my face down. So I don't want that. I want to keep it as high as possible. Now if you want to go for the sun-kissed look, just don't put more. Just with whatever leftover product you have, just go over your cheeks and then a little bit over your nose. That's how you're gonna get your little sun-kissed look, okay? Now, here goes step number 1. If you do not own any eyeshadows, use your powders. That's what they're there for. You don't need to buy extra stuff in order to do your makeup. Just use whatever you have and you will look great. This is what I used to do when I used to go to high school. I would grab my sister's makeup and without her noticing. No, I'm just kidding. So I'm gonna use my bronzer. I'm gonna get like a fluffy brush, really big fluffy brush, tap the excess, and then I'm just gonna put it in there. I'm just gonna shape out my eye. Really nice. Same thing with the other side, my bronzer. I'm gonna do the same thing for my under eyes. So I wanna get the little edge of the brush, look up, and bring it as close as possible to my waterline without poking my eye. I don't want you guys saying, Jennifer, poke her eye with the brush. No, you're using it lightly, putting your eye up, trusting yourself that you're not gonna poke or damage any organs. Is an eye an organ? Anyways, look up. There you go. But if you want a little bit of more color, you can totally grab that blush and just go over the outer. Like that. You're gonna do just the outer corner as well. So we're doing corner, corner, okay? Up and down. Now, if you do happen to own a palette, but you do not have any eyebrow products, you don't need to buy any pencils or anything more expensive than you should. Just grab a shadow, match it to your hairline, and then just do your brows. That's what you need, just shadows. You don't need to get any expensive stuff to look good. I'm gonna be using a dark shadow, and I'm gonna be doing my eyebrows. I love using powders better than creams because I feel like creams tend to smudge on my face. So I love powders better than creams. And with the shadow, you can go over it and over it until you get the desired darkness. But with creams, as soon as you swipe, you're gonna see that blast of color. You don't want that. Well, at least I don't, because it's hard to work with. Okay, really nice. Now for the lips, I'm gonna be using this ColourPop stick in the shade Coffee Shop. So I don't want to like really rouge. So what I'm gonna do is just that. I'm gonna use it and drag it down. I'm just gonna put it on and smudge it around because I want to look as natural as possible. Okay, and this is the end. This is the result of our budget-friendly back-to-school makeup tutorial. How you guys liked it? I love how these makeup looked. How this turned out. Looks really, really nice. I hope to see you on another video.